The striking Kenya Airways pilots now risk being sacked after the airline advertised their jobs. This as the Labour Court summoned the pilots' leadership to appear and show cause why they should not be held in contempt of court for engaging in an unlawful strike. And even as the parties engaged in the standoff, thousands of passengers remain stranded as the strike enters day 3. Faisal Ahmed has more.
After 3 days of standoff and loss of revenue close to 1 billion shillings in foregone business, Kenya Airways management called off any further talks and issued a sacking notice to the striking pilots who they accuse of sabotaging the national carrier. In an advert, Kenya Airways invited for applications for qualified pilots to replace the striking pilots. Kenya Airways also terminated the collective bargaining agreement between the airline and the pilots, as such taking off the table any negotiations. Further, the Employment and Labour Relations Court has summoned CALPA's top leadership to appear before court on Tuesday to show cause why they should not be held in contempt of court.
There is no negotiation. I want them to go back to work because they are costing us a lot of money. They are sabotaging this country. They have been belligerent. They were trying to hold us hostage. And now I'm saying let them go back to work before we have any other discussion, because the longer they stay out there, the more we don't have money to pay even their salaries. So they need to go back to work if they want this airline to continue functioning.
Kilavuka added that the pilots will be held responsible for financial and reputational damage arising from the strike.
It will take a long time. It's going to be a painful process. But listen, sometimes you have got to take a pain to make a step forward. You cannot be held hostage. Actually, this is a very dangerous trend. If we allow this to happen in every sector, we as a country will be in trouble. We cannot allow a few people, just because of lack of understanding or being selfish, to hold the country hostage. We have got to break this at some point.
The airline says that it has reduced the number of disrupted passengers to around 9,000 from 12,000 by working with partner airlines such as Jumbojet. About 500 passengers remain accommodated in various hotels in Nairobi. 47 flights remained grounded for the third day.
Of JKIA, that's from here, carrying about 2,000 passengers to Addis. That is 2 flights, to Johannesburg, to Entebbe, Mombasa, 2 flights, Dar es Salaam, Harare, Lusaka, and then London. So we are happy about that. Tomorrow, we estimate that we'll be able to have crewed at least 30% of our flights. So slowly but surely, we are getting back to normal.
As this happens, passengers continue to agonize at the airport as they seek alternatives to travel. As of Monday afternoon, only 20% of the airline's fleet had resumed operations. KQ is currently operating 18 flights out of Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, carrying approximately 2,000 passengers to Addis Ababa, Johannesburg, Entebbe, Mombasa, Dar es Salaam, Harare, Lusaka and London. Faisal Ahmed, Citizen TV, Nairobi.